Hello, 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 welcome back. This is Xanthus with Xanthus Gaming, and we are going to be doing a Necromancer Greater of 75 on Hardcore Seasonal. This will push our leaderboard up a little bit higher, as well as give us a chance to level up our gems. A quick overview of the build is as follows. We're using Esoteric Alteration, Mutilation Guard, and Enforcer as our gems. We're using a Wisdom of Kalan, a Unity, and a Julian's Love as our rings. In our cube, we're using Scythe Cycle, Tasker Theo, and Crispin Sentence. Of course, we're using the Skull Scythe set as well. We're gemming for defense and toughness. And then our spec is Siphon Blood to pull in orbs, which combos with Reaper's Wraps, restoring essence. Life from Death give us more orbs. Cannibalize, Numblocked on Devour in order to generate orbs. Bone Armor, Harvest of Anguish for movement speed, which is essential for keeping things flowing nicely. Dark Reaping to keep that essence flowing as well. Singularity Mage, of course. Command Skeletons with Freezing Grasp, and here we go. I'm going to just go ahead and get up a little bit of music, and we're going to go on into a 75. We're going to, of course, empower that bad boy, and we got to make sure we remember to Numlock Trick right off the bat is the first thing we need to do. The second thing that we need to do after we Numlock Trick is we need to make sure we get Decrepify on a target ASAP, and then we need to get our Bone Armor on as many targets as possible right away. And after we do all those things, then, and only then, oh thank you Windows Firewall, then and only then are we able to actually engage some mobs and start casting our mages. So here we go. Unlock Trick before we go in, and let's do it. There is a mob right at the very beginning of the entrance blocking our way. There's an elite right at the very beginning blocking our way. Look at that. That's beautiful. Not really, it's terrible actually. This is the highest I've done. I have only done a 74 before this, so this is a new high for me if we clear it, and if not, we lose our character because it's hardcore. Hell of a way to start a rift right there. Things appear to be like not quite responding as quickly as they should be, which worries me a little bit. Java just alerted me that there's new updates installed. Thank you, Java. That was so helpful. This is what I get for restarting my computer right before recording, eh? I'm not sure my number lock was actually going off that entire time, to be honest. Oh, it wasn't because I clicked off to close those stupid alerts. That's why things seemed like they were going so slow. I was closing alerts on the side window. Yeah, so we were doing that the entire time without Devour. Things should speed up from here. My bad, team. I guess if I want to make a build guide video later, I'll have to record another piece of footage because that's just not going to do. This will be okay for now, though, team. We'll make a full build guide one of these days. I have a little bit of extra time. Try to stand in those as much as possible. They up your damage considerably. Alright, new floor. Heck yeah. Okay. We got some accursids in here, which kind of sucks because they explode into poison. If you're not aware of what those are, they're really annoying. Looks like we also have a poison elite with orbiter as well. Oh, it's one of the guys that burrows underground too. Or, not burrows underground. Has the plate armor, so he's harder to kill. We got it though. That CC is really handy. So the reason we have Mutilation Guard as a gem is these Corrupted Angels, along with the Winged Assassins and the guys I like to call Lickitongues, as well as the Punishers. Because those guys can really hurt on higher Griff levels. Also, fuck Stone Slinger, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Stone Slinger. Speed Pylon. Exarchs are a bit of a pain from an elemental standpoint. One of the reasons that we have the esoteric essence. I was running with wildebeest originally for the regen, but I think just the damage mitigation is going to outscale the regen as you go higher into the Griffs. There is a Necromancer at a higher level running a slight variant of this, who's in the top 10 on leaderboards, or was last week. I made my own changes, but kind of based the design philosophy off of what he was doing. It was very different from what everybody else was doing, so I thought I'd give it a try, and I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased with it, actually. A power pylon would have been very handy there. Rip. Almost lost my bone armor. Had to find something really quickly. Wasted a lot of that power pylon, but that's okay. We'll use it to get back up our mages here. Taking a lot of wrong turns. Poor life decisions. Something was hitting me pretty hard there, so I had to back off. I think it was a melee base mob. Could have been the Exarchs though. They hurt pretty bad. Yeah, it's definitely melee. So, again, this is the reason we leveled up our mutilation guard, so we don't have to play quite as far back. And we can keep the essence rolling with some aggressive playing. When needed, we can pull back though. It's not that big of a deal. We just lose out on some essence and the ability to stand in these circles sometimes. Alright. Oh shit. It's perdition. That guy's a pain. Alright, there we go. Got an achievement too, Lion-Hearted. I'm not sure what that is. And got in the top 500 for Necromancer again, that's always nice. What's the achievement? Lion-Hearted. Reach 75 solo Greater Rift in hardcore mode. Cool. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, favorite, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you around next time. Later, YouTubes.